Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Courage is knowing what not to fear. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Knowledge which inflates the mind with conceit makes the heart empty of wisdom. Love is a serious mental disease. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. Justice in the life and conduct of the state is possible only as first it resides in the hearts and souls of the citizens. Those who are too smart to engage in politics are punished by being governed by those who are dumber. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. There will be no end to the troubles of states or of humanity itself, till philosophers become kings in this world, or till those we now call kings and rulers really and truly become philosophers. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. We are like people looking for something they have in their hands all the time. We're looking in all directions except at the thing we want, which is probably why we haven't found it. A hero is born among 100, a wise man is found among 1,000, but an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. We do not learn, and that what we call learning is only a process of recollection. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. Better a little which is well done than a great deal imperfectly. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. An unexamined life is not worth living. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. Ideas are the source of all things. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Knowledge, which is acquired under compulsion, obtains no hold on the mind. Love is the joy of the good, the wonder of the wise, the amazement of the gods. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. There are 3 classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. The learning and knowledge that we have is at the most but little compared with that of which we are ignorant. Human behavior flows from 3 main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. When the mind is thinking, it is talking to itself. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of lover, everyone becomes a poet. There are 2 things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. Those who tell the stories rule society. There is truth in wine and children. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings.